Okay. Well, this is going to be not going to be my final review of Adventure Time. I got like the musical, which is a review. Maybe I'll get. This is not going to be some. Actually, this is not going to be the last time I'm going to be doing Adventure Time related stuff. I might cover some other few episodes of Adventure Time. Those other episodes I haven't got around, also including Lemon and Diamonds and Lemons is also getting reviewed. So, yeah. So, yeah, this was something. This has got to be, this episode is awesome, yeah. It was something. This has got to be the awesome finale I ever seen in my entire life, so. Yeah. Time to talk about this real quick. So, then we get to an alternate. So let's talk about the episode. Come along with me, the final episode of Adventure Time. So the episode starts with. Actually, I want to talk about the opening. This is a different opening, which shows a distant future version, which I feel just makes me question of what happened around here. So yeah, we start in the near distant future for some reason. I don't know. So we get to two characters that just appeared for the. Oh yeah, right. Oh wait, never mind. I'll talk about it when. We get to two characters that just appeared in this episode. We get to Beth, the puppy princess, and Beth. Who's just a close friend to Beth. So, actually, funny thing about Beth, is that she's actually voiced by Will Smith. Yup, Will Smith's daughter, ladies and gentlemen, who she also sings the opening theme song. These two don't get that much screen time and ain't much of the important characters. They're just they're just there. Though I would like a spin-off series with them, since there do feel like a bit of an interesting dynamic. If Adventure Time, if Cartoon Network or anyone else, I feel like this is going to be great for a spin-off series between these two, exploring maybe more about 10,000 years later, aside from. Anyways. So, yeah. Now let me explain continuing about these. Decided to recover some old mechanical arm that. And I'm not gonna spoil it yet, so after it is dropped by his guardian. Yeah, we never know much about these guys, but they only appear for this moment and that's it. I don't really know why Princess Bubblegum builds this thing. Yeah, no joke. I know these are an enhanced futuristic version of the Guardian, but I don't know why she built it. Is it because in the near distant future, she worried about their immortality and whatnot. And surprisingly, in their first appearance, they're actually voiced by Tom Kenny. Hi, SpongeBob. Hi, SpongeBob's voice actor. Oh, and yes, he also aka Ice King's voice actor. Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, right. So after that, they decided to go to the Marceline's home. Yeah, I never knew what happened to Marceline after this episode, after in the near distant future. I'm presuming she died or something. I don't know, I'm just presuming she's out of Ooo or something. It's never confirmed much what happened to all the characters, minus another one I will talk about mention later. So yeah, their home is basically from Marceline's home. So they the two who decided to go visit the King of Ooo. Wait, why am I the last King of Ooo? Oh yeah, right. I'm presuming he also passed away or something. Yeah, it's never gonna explain what happened to most of these characters' deaths and / fates. Yeah, it's never confirmed throughout that. So it turns out to be BMO because he's a robot. Because why is he still here all those years? Because he's a robot. And many of his artifacts. He has many artifacts and keeps them old. And really, we see a lot of these artifacts are just a lot of the things that pretty much happen throughout the entire series, like the Finn and Jake's alarm clock, Princess Bubblegum's crown, Lemongrass sword, a Blitz magazine, Ice King drum set, which only one thing has been destroyed. And mostly it's a lot of fan service. That's me. Even the commercials that happen between the episodes. Well, it's pretty much fan service galore, actually. Yeah, no joke, it feels like fan service. Revis. Anywho, back to the episode itself. After presenting him Finn's arm, that mechanical arm he has, anyways, BMO tells the origin story of pretty much the Gum Wars. Yeah, remember that was supposed to be an actual war and was going to probably cause this apocalypse thing? It's never in the and also for earlier, BMO for some reason mispronounced Finn. It must be my ears or something, but probably because of the audio or something. Someone forgot to retake this to check if it sounds Finn. Checking if BMO says Finn or something. Yeah, I am confused. I don't know really much. So yeah, so BMO tells the retelling the events of the Gum Wars. So Finn and Jake were out to go recur a mission for Princess Bubblegum when they spot Normal Man, and who now is a Kingman, Betty and Maja. Who? Yeah, I know he's still Kingman after one episode. Who I will see again, hovering on the Fargery. Oh yeah, right. I mean Princess Bubblegum. Sorry I just personally like to call her Princess Bubblegum, to be honest. So Princess Bubblegum, Cam, Jake, straight. Just the two of them contact the attack, and then we see is pretty much surprisingly a few her allies, including Marceline, Flame Princess, Hunter, there's Wizard, Lemongrass, Lumpy, Space Princess, Duke of Nuts, Cinnamon Bun, Colonel Candy Corn, and Lady Rainicorn. Wait a minute. Duke of Nuts? Wait a minute. Oh, hi, character that only appeared in Season 1! When for some reason you just appeared for that one episode and we never talk about you again. Yeah. For some reason they just had the same voice. Actually, I want to say, what the? I would like to say this. Wow, we barely seen you since season 1 and you came back. Wow. Well, how's your life, by the way? Also, I don't know why, despite hating you, you're here. Never mind, let's continue. Finn and Jake tells Princess Bubblegum of Normal Man and Betty his sudden appearance and Majo's appearance. And after they interrupt one of the spies shouldn't have just replaced his batteries before starting to. Yeah, next time when you're doing stuff, check if you have replaced battery just to make sure your cameras are fully battery before then. After Huntress Princess encapsulates the NP decided that they must attack. So yeah, they decided, let's go attack all at once. Sound the horns, pretty much every. Yeah, Finn decided to hatch a plan to let's stop this war. After we got sound the horns, Finn tries to convince Gunpla the last chance to surrender before the fight starts. Mr. Buckle agrees after B for his old friend Sue. Shoko, yeah. That girl, aka Finn's previous life. At last ditch effort to stop the war, Jake unleashed nightmare juice. It was given by him to Finn and by the Nightmare Princess. Huh. Yeah, remember that weird orb thing that appeared in the episode? Yeah, that was the thing. Huh. And force most of these characters into hallucination slumbers. Inside the dream realm, Princess Bubblegum continued against Gunpla pretty much trying to fight them. Anyways, they escaped. Jake pulls Jermaine into the dream. He with them despite Finn's protection. Yeah, Finn and Fern had great ideas. They transform, fight. Hey, before Gunpla can wake up so he can get the upper hand, and we get to a weird hallucination. It mostly shows the reverse roles for Princess Gunpla and Gunpla. Hallucinations. Jake and Jermaine work together to find Finn's vault, and then we see a lot of the old villains in the ship. A lot of what Finn faced in the ship show, and then things, vaults, and whatnot, and yeah. So yeah, then stop and everything else. PBSO apologized to that. Gunpla because I accepted to apologize to conflict, and then quickly and Antla. They betray her, turning back to that punchable. Only I accept the peace in this place because it was going to be a betrayal and whatnot. And yeah, the war never happened. There was no war scene. Yep, there was no, yeah, what you were expecting, like an actual war. Yeah, you're kind of expecting an actual war. Yeah, the teasers were hyped up for that. But no, let's talk about the true enemy of the show we wanted to go. So yeah, So yeah, I'm just gonna say it. The war thing was completely pointless. Yeah, I find this scene completely pointless as I want to say why it was completely pointless was because it was never mentioned much in the show. Because it was hyped. Yeah, anyways. Let's get back to the actual episode. So Normal Man, or King Man, for the review person, I'm gonna go call him King Man for review. I'm just gonna call him King Man because why not? Because he's still the king. Anyways, rise and the glob up appeared. Yeah, remember that thing that actually appeared? We barely talked about this thing throughout the entire series. He's now the final antagonist. Excuse me. The embodiment of carnage. Ice gained flashbacks before the Mushroom War and discussing this thing and whatnot, and completely forgetting about it after the dream sequence. If I were to see that thing, I would go like, oh my god! Like, here's an example of what should have happened. Oh my god, it's a glob! It's glob! Yeah, I know it's not a creative name, but close enough. Upon seeing the entity, oh yeah, right there, we already get that point. After that, completely forgot about it. So yeah, Marceline tells Princess Bubblegum that the beast must be stopped. Yeah, they tell the princesses. And then we get to a cool epic fight scene, and all the remains of and while we see the Gumball Guardians died, so I'm presuming this is why the prize machine was made. I assume. Remains the and yeah, merging all monster stuff and happened, and Ice King able to reach Betty and sing "Oh Fiona," from his fanfic for some reason, realizing that he able to try to stop the monster. Betty became angry, emotionless, and Maja was supercharged, then exploded. You know, for kids. Okay, you know, for kids. I'm gonna bring another moment. I'm sorry, I'm screaming out throughout the entire episode. I need to go. I need to control my volume throughout these reviews. So then they decided. So yeah, Marceline. So after so then we got to this moment. The creature saw Princess Bubblegum. Marceline, in tempers, is that release her demon, her vampire essence, transform into more monster. This creature destroyed the monstrous creature, and then Marceline confessed that she will never lose this Princess Bubblegum, and then kissed. Lovely. I'm gonna be honest, before I say the joke, before I'm gonna bring up this joke real quick, I'm gonna say, my Princess Bubblegum shipping, and, you know, for kids. Yeah, I'm sorry if I never really much of an LGBT fan, but I ship Princess Bubblegum Finn Richard. Well, there goes that shipping. Instead, Glob, Ice King, and Betty slowly digest this thing. Ice King reverts back to Simon, pretty much everything. Betty returns back to human. Rita, which ends the hat. Unite one last time, which I find this is a much better moment than the Princess Bubblegum Marceline shipping. Okay, before I continue, I'd like to say sorry for what I said about Princess Bubblegum Marceline shipping. This is personally my opinion, so please don't attack me for being anti-gay and lesbian and pretty much being a bit of an anti-LGBT community. This is my opinions, and if you're still offended about my opinions, please do it on please type it on a notepad about your frustrations. Please don't send them hate comments to me, please. Thank you. So yeah, yeah, they will try begin shrinking with it. The Princess Force is defeated, and immediately Guardian and try to stop but the tree. But Jake tries to stop the treehouse from being destroyed, but then get destroyed. He must survive. And the explosion, despite the crash. I'm presuming this is one. I don't know what a Beamer was made out. I don't know what is outside made out of. To be honest, as Beamer as then we see Beamo sing a song, which is Time Adventure. You might have heard that in the Comic-Con, but yeah, it was like a nice little emotional moment, and really kind of this nice song. And Glob is weak to that thing. And then we see Finn and Ice King sacrifice. Finn and Ice King just, or Simon, yeah, I'm gonna call him Simon now because when you put on the crown, it's Ice King. Escape is Glob, but Betty decided why not to sacrifice herself. And then we get to the sacrifice cliche. Pretty much wears the crown and whatnot. Glob wishing out when this doesn't work. She wishes for Simon to be protected at all costs. As a result, Betty fused with Glob, became one single entity, and destroyed all those Glob creatures that I was expecting they would actually just revert back to normal, but nope, it just got destroyed. Oh, and that elephant thing. Also that ride thing. I forgot what the double-headed shotgun wielding yeah, I kind of forgot their names. They're barely in the show, to be honest, and I kind of wish Finn used them more often in the show. I kind of wish they, instead of just leaving the show, and to be honest, they were late, and they were late. You said there was a war, and then just go like, if I'm Finn, I'll be like, you were late! Seriously, did any of these guys go like, bring him supposed to bring it? Okay, I know, to be fair, Finn was alone, and yeah, where have they been throughout this entire episode? They should have just come here months earlier! Oh well. Anyways, back to the review. After that, before closing the portal, the crown falls out. Gunter ended up wearing it and become the ice thing. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This kind of explains a bit of the... Yeah, this kind of explains it. This kind of yeah, it's a thing we saw. It was short. We saw it for a bit, and well, yeah, Ice King wore. So yeah, Gunter wears it and became the new Ice Thing. Yeah, even it appears in the intro sequence. Even we saw this thing, it was kind of... And well, I think the Temple of Mars kind of actually just foreshadows this foreshadow it, including the missing jewel. Whoa. Oh, yeah, this is actually kind of a foreshadowing. I didn't presume this was actually foreshadowing, so yeah, kind of weird. Fur begins to disintegrate for some reason. Insert. And one sec, I want to say something real quick. Insert. Insert Infinity Wars joke here. And Finn promised to plant Fern and where the tree before it was destroyed, leaving Finn and small sea eating shape of a sword, leaving the remains as well as the shape of the sword. And that night, Finn and yeah, you get the point, plants a tree. Princess Bubblegum and thanks Finn for stopping the war, and ended up kissing Finn, which may be another hint for people who wanted And Finn and Princess Bubblegum shipping, just joking. Yeah, it's kind of weird, a kiss on the cheek. Kind of still one last time of their relationship. Finn commences getting taller, being older. Before being bidding a good night in the future. So where does Finn live now after this episode ended? After this fight ended? Afterwards, and well, they live in the middle of their lives, and then they come. Yeah, Beth, and Sharon, and yeah, that's interesting. Action, sorry, pronouncing action goes during and remains. We go back to the present. Yeah, I'm not gonna say past, but present because I think the future is kind of the epilogue. And something else. Relaxing to music from the music hall. Please note I haven't seen the music hall, and I might get that reviewed. And I will get that revealed one day, but I haven't seen the episode yet, so please note that wasn't some of the episode I was seeing. So yeah. Then the music hall sing was the ending song. Surprised he sends the ending theme, Come Along With Me, like the same. Anyways, then we get to a montage where we see the remains of Fern, Finn, and Jake going exploring dimension in Zombie Speed Prince. She is now crowned princess, counter-wearing to princess for no apparent reason. Yeah, just kind of explains it. It's kind of weird where Ice Sting just restored the princess with no build-up or hype whatsoever. Yep, there was no build-up and hype or anything whatsoever. It's just there. But hey, this is the last episode, so anything can happen right there. So, banana guards, corn, little candy corn, walls, and so on. Candy princess, candy people, just what? Forgot about idea. Watching TV in the living room for I don't know what they're doing. I'm probably sad. Nims are just and the sea and they're just there. TV decided to finally move to Jake's parents' old office and decided why not to open like their detective agents. Open a detective agency like his parents. Yeah, carry on the business, man. Carry on the business. Sweet Pea just graduated from school. Well, Princess Bubblegum and Aunt Law leasing a lullaby to Ned into a Candy Kingdom. Simon visit Prism in a time room with we presume Betty to bring Betty back. Similar to Kingman. Jermaine painted did a new memorial to the Lemongrass quarters. BMO launches Mo's memories from the rocket. Head to the sky, I presume. I don't know why, but oh well. We do get little Sherman and Beth got just going to the lodge front tree. Yeah, Neptune and Flame Princess rap. We see a modified Timmy in the Badlands for some. Jurley grown up and decided with a suitcase and suit and suitcase for maybe going to some war place. Crab, you fella. Theater, yeah, nice little callback to the old character. Sure, and for I decided to explore the city. Yeah, about encourage Lemon Hope, and encounter Lemon Hope. Scotch Chop and beer guy just share toast, decide when to drink some root beer. Tree trunk, let's offer pie to, I presume, from the aliens from our alien family. You're from High Strangeness. Kingman just looks at the picture. I'm presuming his wife. I'm presuming. Sorry if I don't know much about Kingman. You get the point. Princess Bubblegum, Lumpy Stage Princess, Marceline, Slime Princess, and Flame Princess decided when to hang out. Go and hang out with cool clothes. Those hunters wizard and meditate. And Simon makes a spark with Turtle Princess while I think tells a story while Princess Bug and Marceline just enjoys the show to get he gets in. Seriously, I'm still missing my Princess Bug. I'm in fin shipping. Oh well, at least I have my star. At least I have star codes to go cheer me up every time. Finn and Jake witness the humans arrival of humans. It may be question something real quick. I want to question something real quick. Oh, that's the next one. I'm not recording. It questions something with me a little bit. Is what happened to all the humans after Avengers in the future? Did all of them die or something? I maybe presume, but I'm gonna presume they're still alive. And I'm presuming humans are just here just to visit. I'm presuming the humans are just here just to visit, and then that's it. They were just here to visit, and that's it, and then they get back home. That's what I'm presuming happened to them. Well, it's never confirmed. And then we go back to the climbing. Baz with lava. Shonen decided to pick up the Finster. And then done a similar pose to Adventure. And done a similar pose to Adventure Time. Time's opening sequence. So overall, this episode's amazing. I do like the action, the comedy, pretty much everything that happened in there except that one moment. But still, it's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be the greatest send-off. And I do like a lot of fan service throughout this entire episode. Not the waifu stuff and whatnot, but a lot of references and homages to the episode. It's just there. I do love it, actually. So, yeah. I feel like overall, still, it's pretty amazing. And a nice little wrap up to Adventure Time. And, well, like other shows, I'm presuming people are just going to forget about it afterwards. Unless the movie happens, which is confirmed. It's never been noticed when it's officially announced. Or something. So, for now, I'm just presuming it's still happening. But not now. I'm gonna say maybe in a few years' time or something, or whenever it happens. But yeah, it's never confirmed if the movie happens, and there's not been many news as of late, so... And I'm presuming it would happen in maybe 2 to 3 years' time, but... I'm going to say... I'm going to put it on... I'll just put on the... It's still happening, but much later. Sure. And really, I would like a mini-series. I would like actually a spin-off series set into the near-distant future. Ben and Sherman will probably go on adventures similar to Finn and Jake, re-exploring certain places 1,000 years later. And I know we sort of did with a few episodes, but I do like if they actually just go back to a lot of previous episodes and see a lot of old stuff. So yeah, I wanted to. Well, excuse me, I'm off to go somewhere. Maybe go for a walk or something. So yeah, bye.